Hey Leo, welcome to your September 2024 monthly reading. We're going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. The reason why I'm smiling is because my dog's name is my dog's name is Neo. And so when I said Leo, he just like looked at me super funny. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I want to say if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. Let's take a look here, Leo. You did pull the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Let's see what else we got here. All right, Leo. What's your future position? Seven of Wands. A lot of energy here of a lot of passion here, Leo, but you're no stranger to that. But I kind of wanted to say big boss energy here, like King of Wands, the Emperor, Seven of Wands here. Like I really see you here, Leo, really wanting to, rule from your throne, like reclaim your throne. But more so what I mean by that is like you really wanting to root yourself back into like your own power here. And there's things here I see you being really motivated to do this month, Seven of Wands in the future position. So I think at this time it's like you're wanting to accomplish more, you're wanting to achieve more here. And I see you have a vision, you have a plan here with the King of Wands being in your current energy. King of Wands is the visionary. And so I see you having a vision, having a plan here, or at least having the vision, right? And I feel the King of Wands is Leo. I think Leo rules the King of Wands. Yeah, very interesting. This Three of Pentacles wanted to come out, and it came out here. But you do have the Sun card here as well as your advice. I think this is a month for you, Leo, to express your unique individuality here. And that should not be hard for you, Leo. But let's just say, for instance, maybe you have you've been feeling disconnected from yourself. This is the month where I see you really reconnecting to yourself here and really expressing your light. The Sun card, expressing your truth, being in your truth, being in your light, and doing the things in which doing things that make you happy. Because there are some big changes here. You have the Judgment card, which is the call to awakening. That's in the position of the good stuff. So the Judgment card is a newer purpose here, or some form of purpose that is coming through for you at this time. That's a bigger deal than you may understand. And you could also be making a big decision here this month to go beyond what you have done before, or to step outside of your comfort zone, or just allow yourself to enter into an area where there will be growth. Let's go through your Oracle cards, and then we're going to come back to the tarot. Let's pull your Oracle cards here, Leo. All right, you did pull this Winter's Dream card. It says gestation period. I think you have gone through a gestation period. The Winter's Dream card really talks about, when we go through these periods in life to where things are a bit more quiet, the energy isn't as vibrant or as exuberant, or the energy isn't as, like the sun right now, the sun like radiates, right? Like it's burning with energy. The gestation period is more so our energy being called back to us. And I think you've already gone through that. In a way, I think with the Sun card as the advice, it's like the new birth that is happening through the gestation period here, right? And you becoming a different person, or stepping into being a different person here. So let's go through your Oracle cards some more. You do have this past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more. It is releasing. And I feel like this card automatically connects to that Winter's Dream gestation period card, to where there's the anabolic period, the catabolic. I always get these mixed up, but there's the breakdown of things, and then there's the buildup of things. I think for you, Leo, it's like you've been going through like the breakdown of things, but now it's like your time here, especially with the Knight of Pentacles being the overall energy, to build things back up here, or to build things the way in which you want, right? Or just to start building and creating after some type of process of breaking things down and going through transformations, or making a transformation here. I do feel though that this could be the month here as well, to where you start expressing more, and some of this emotion that has been stored and trapped within you, it being released. You did pull this air element card. It says communicating. The air element does deal with communication, it does deal with the voice, it deals with our thoughts, and it also does deal with our beliefs too. It reminds me of the swords. The swords is air, right? The sword suit in the tarot. So I think you're going to be communicating here a lot more. And the sun card is symbolic of truth itself. So for some of you, it's like you're really communicating your truth or connecting back to your truth here. And the voice, right? The voice and the throat chakra, communication, the air element, also gives us a sense of purpose. It actually helps reveal our life's purpose and gives us a sense of direction. And so I'm picking up for a while here, Leo, that you maybe have been feeling lost with your sense of direction, which is why the Judgment card is now here in the position of the good stuff, to where there's a newer purpose being born here, that you're being called into, or something revealing itself here. You did pull this to make equal. This is the equator here. So, you know, I definitely been feeling, this card kind of reminds me of the Justice card. Like things being off balance, imbalanced. This is you like starting to, you know, it's the scales, right? You starting to recalibrate the scales here, and things starting to come more back into alignment, or they're becoming more balanced here. But it also reminds me too, it's like the seasons of change. It's like, that life kind of happens in seasons, to where there's the breakdowns of things, and then there's the building up of things. And I think that's something that's happening here for you. You did pull this Elephant card. It says honor, empathy, responsibility, cooperation. Honor is definitely a Leo trait. So I think the universe is encouraging you here to have honor, and to do things that in the future you could, you know, be honorable for. You know, you do have, it says empathy here as well. I think you're also being encouraged at this time to be empathetic, to have empathy, to take responsibility. You know, the Emperor in the challenge, Emperor does represent responsibility, right? The ability to govern ourselves, right? That's what gives us power and influence over situations, over people, over places. Not in a way in which we control people or places or anything like that, but because we don't let anything externally fuck with us, right? We don't let anything mess with us or take us or knock us off our center, right? It's like we're able to govern ourselves. You did pull this, it says cooperation here as well. So I think you're being encouraged at this time to cooperate, to connect, to create here. You do have the Three of Pentacles here in the outcome, which can be symbolic of working together with other people, having a team, or building a business, working with business partners, networking. But it also is a card of where your skills, talents, and gifts here are being channeled into an outlet and being used in a way that could be helping others, or that is just you finally getting serious and building something here that you've been wanting to build. You did pull this Lotus Blue Butterfly card. It says transformation, becoming, lightness, beauty here. So, like again, you know, the Judgment card can be symbolic of transformation, right? Because it is the archetype of Pluto. So you can definitely, you know, there's a bigger transformation that has been happening. And I think this is where it starts to become clear here about your sense of direction, where you're going, and what you want to do. And it says becoming, and that's what I was getting here with that Sun card I was explaining to you earlier. So, all right, let's jump into your reading here. You did pull the Knight of Pentacles here for the overall energy for you for the rest, or for the month here. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. I think the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, and we are in Virgo season. Virgo does deal with the more practical side of the intellect, having to be methodical, having to really look at, you know, what we can improve, how we can adjust things, how we can refine things, make things better, and, you know, the practicality that's required. And so I think this month, this is a very practical, methodical approach that you're taking with things when it comes to creating and structuring and building and having to stay disciplined and on top of the little things here. You do have the King of Cups here in the position of the good stuff here. The King of Cups is the ability to be able to master your own emotions. It's also emotional clarity. And it can also be emotional healing as well. So I do pick up that if you've been wanting to do a deeper sense of healing, even with that past life emotion lives in you card, it says you are expressing more, it is releasing. And like once those things are released, and once we have expressed those things or healed those things, or, you know, just address them, you know, we're able to get into the King of Cups energy to where, you know, we're able to adapt to life better. Right, when we're going through a lot emotionally, it can be like things can feel very overwhelming emotionally. It's hard to adapt to certain things, or we're just finding it more stressful. I think this is a month where it's like your stresses could be lightened here, Leo. But also I'm seeing you could be being very generous this month, and other people can be being very generous towards you as well. Like I said, you also have the judgment here in the position of the good stuff, which is the call to awakening. There's some form of call to awakening here, some form of purpose that's being born, or just some form of decision or judgment that you're making to step fully into something. The judgment card calls forth for us to use our divine will, or step into divine will and embrace what God or Spirit wants from us. And like what we want for ourselves too. You get it? It's like a combination. You have the King of Wands here in your current energy. I think this is just you, Leo, showing up in your Leo energy, temperament. There's things that you have visions, that you have a vision of, something you have a vision for. Some of you are definitely, leaders. Leos are all leaders, but it's like you really wanted to step up into this role even more. And so I see that this is like something that you're taking on, and this could be something that you just already do, right? But I like your temperament at this time with it being the King of Wands. Like staying motivated, keeping your vision in mind, and kind of ruling and governing yourself and doing things how you want to do them. I like it. You have the Emperor here in the challenge, and then the advice is the Sun card to the Emperor. Again, even with this Knight of Pentacles that's above the Emperor, I think your challenge at this time is like just making sure that you're staying on top of things. Like I'll just keep it real and simple. Like making sure that you're staying on top of things. If you have goals and if you have plans, it's about sticking to those goals and those plans, holding yourself accountable. And the advice here with the Sun card is like have fun with it. It doesn't have to be so serious. Right? Like having fun with the creative process, enjoying the creative process, and doing things that are and doing it in a way that is fun for you and that is true for you. You do have the Seven of Wands here in the future position. Seven of Wands is a card of being able to get to a position of success, but then having to defend it. And by defend it, I mean like getting to a position of success, but it's like you can't stop there. Like if you stop there, like your success is just gonna be, it's here today, gone tomorrow, right? So the Seven of Wands is telling you just to stay on top of things, which is what I feel like you're doing. It's like the Seven of Wands is like fighting for what it is that you're creating, fighting for what it is that you believe in. And building those things and creating those things and being your own authority figure. And Seven of Wands is a card of defying the odds or overcoming the odds. And the odds can simply just be that maybe you have negative beliefs or a negative mindset, or maybe there's like this internal battle going on of like you trying to overcome habits, or you trying to break old beliefs. But the Seven of Wands is always a card of being able to overcome those things. So that's what I'm seeing here in the future. You have the Three of Pentacles here in the outcome position. Three of Pentacles is a card of like a job well done, and also getting recognition and validation for your work, getting praise for your work. So I do see that here, Leo, especially if you're working on things and creating things. Also, Three of Pentacles is like when we get serious and it's time for us to come up with a blueprint, a structure, and a plan for us to be able to achieve what it is that we want, to be able to get our objectives done. And the Three of Pentacles is symbolic of getting those objectives done. So, a job well done. I like it. You have the Queen of Pentacles here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, this is important. This is important. Queen of Pentacles is saying that you don't have to do everything alone here with the Emperor in the challenge. Like everything doesn't have to fall upon you. Like, yes, it does. I mean, it does when it comes to the things that obviously that need to, right? But sometimes we don't have to do everything alone. The Queen of Pentacles is saying like, let's create with others, or let's share with others, or let's have fun with others, or let's team up with other people, or let's work with other people, or let's create community, or let's be a part of community. The card just represents the co-creation, right? Co-creating with others. I think the more you can embrace that energy, Leo, it's going to help you here with the Three of Pentacles. Work and create and build and sustain the things that you want. Clarify this King of Cups here. We're going to go ahead and clarify your read, Leo. Clarify the King of Cups. And the good stuff, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the start of a new venture. So I do see you here this month starting a new venture, something that you're passionate about, something that you're liking. And it could be something very simple. It doesn't mean like having to start like a new career or business or anything like that. It could just simply be that maybe you like hot yoga and now you're going to the hot yoga studio. That's what you're doing every Sunday, right? That's King of Wands, or sorry, Page of Wands. You know, it's like the start of something new. Or let's just say, I haven't fucking ran in 3 months. I'm gonna go for a jog. Like, you know, that's like Page of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for your overall energy. You pulled the Empress. Yeah, and the Empress is all about creating and co-creating. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, very similar in nature. This is an energy, and the Empress, it inspires us, encourages us to connect with others, share with others. Because the Empress is Venus, and Venus deals with cooperation and relationship. And to know it's not just romantic, right? It's all relationships, and the enjoyment that comes with that, and the pleasure that comes with that. But when it comes to ourselves, the Empress is about creating what it is that we're valuing, right? Or just creating things in general. The Empress tells us that abundance is our divine birthright. We should be able to take pleasure and joy in our creations and be able to, and bask in them, right? So there's things that you're creating here, basically. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in the Judgment here, in the position of the good stuff. I see you being excited here to create something new here. Maybe this is a new opportunity coming your way if you've been looking for that. Some of you are going to be making an announcement or something like that this week, or I said this week, whoops. I meant this month. For some of you, this is this month. Clarify the King of Wands in your current energy. You have the Four Swords here. Yeah, I see you meditating, contemplating. I see you here, Leo, chilling, relaxing, thinking about what to do next, thinking about your next move. I see some of you here starting to find this energy of balance when it comes to your personal self and your relationships. And I think there could also be a lot of harmony and joy coming from that as well. I want to say with you, Leo, it could be even with like family, or it could be, it could just be with your relationships in general. Clarify the Emperor here in your challenge. You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a test of the will. So I think your challenge at this time is, I think it's just courage. I gotta be real, Leo, which, you're no stranger to courage, right? But the Nine of Wands and the Emperor is like, it's like we're really having to be confident with what we're doing. Even though we could be struggling, or maybe we're outside of our element, or we're feeling uncomfortable about certain things. But these things in which that we're wanting to create and build and achieve, it's requiring us to go to the next level or something like that. And that's what I see here in your challenge. It's like breaking through like your own limiting beliefs, or breaking through just the initial resistance of you maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone. Look at that, Judgment, Seven of Wands again. So this is stepping into your purpose fully, or making a full-on decision here to embrace something. But also I see you winning something here as well. If there's any type of competition here in the month of September, I feel like you could be winning something. It may not make sense now, but who knows? Let's just say you do a raffle in a week or something, and you win something. I don't know. And then you come back and let me know. But Seven of Wands is a card of victory and success, triumph, overcoming the odds. Being able to prove yourself right too on something. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Hangman. Yeah, Hangman, Queen of Pentacles can encourage us like not to be selfish. I'm not calling you selfish, Leo, but this is about being selfless and thinking about the bigger picture, and when it comes to the things that you're creating and how that's going to impact everything. Also something to be aware of as well. It's like, don't be afraid to create with others. I feel like for some of you, it's like you may hold yourself back from doing that, but I feel like that could be something that you take a lot of joy in. Clarify the Sun card. You have the King of Wands. There you are, Leo. Again, I think your advice here is to be bold, be confident, use your charisma, be charismatic, right? Take the lead, take the initiative, express yourself, be yourself. embrace being a leader, embrace, you know, being a trailblazer. Clarify the Three of Pentacles here in the outcome. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, finally you're getting something done here. Something here that I feel like you've been planning for a while, or just something that you've been thinking about for a while, and it's like finally getting done. That Three of Pentacles. So damn, Leo, I mean, you gotta go read. You got a cool read, actually. It's because Leos are too cool for school. Leos are the cool kids. At least they think they are. All right, Leo, that's what I got for you. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, of course, I encourage you to subscribe. Hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Leo, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.